Howdy, my farmer friends. This is Farmer Prickett, and I'm here to talk to you about some of my favorite things. My favorite thing, number one, is the season we're in right now. Does anybody know the season we're in right now? Yeah, buddy, we're in fall. Man, I love fall because it feels so good outside. Farmers, we got to do a lot of work outside, and we don't mind being out there in the crisp, cool air that fall brings. You know what else it brings? Harvest time. That's when all the vegetables start coming in. Vegetables like corn, and then we get big old pumpkins, and we get to go to pumpkin patches and go to corn mazes and go on hay rides and have campfires and roast marshmallows. Ooh, I love all of the harvest time activities. And of course, I am a farmer, so I love some farm animals. I get to hang out with my farm animals just about every day. Can you name some farm animals that might be on my farm? If you said chickens and cows and horses and donkeys and geese, and my personal favorite, the pig. Oh, I love my pigs. They are so cute. Well, you know what? I want to take you to a place today where you can learn about all kinds of farm animals. And that place is called PebbleGo. You ever been there? Oh, it's a fine place. It's a place you get to visit on your Chromebook right there in your classroom. And you get to learn about all sorts of things. But today, you're going to learn about some farm animals. I can't wait to show you all the cool things about them. We'll learn about where they like to live, what their little babies look like. Oh, their little babies are so cute. And you get to learn about what they look like, what they sound like. You get to watch yourself a video so you can see what those farm animals do and how they act and how they walk around and what they look like. So, in just a minute, I'm going to show you exactly how to get yourself to PebbleGo, and then we're going to explore, and you're going to get to learn about your favorite farm animal. All right, farmer friends, we're going to start by logging into Clever. Once you get to Clever, go to PebbleGo. If you don't already have the password, it's Cahaba ES, Cahaba ES. All right, Cahaba friends. Now I hope you found yourself in Clever. And now look for the PebbleGo app and click on that PebbleGo app. Once you get there, if you've never been to PebbleGo before, it's going to ask you for a username and a password. Now that username is the word Cahaba ES. And then the password is also Cahaba ES. Now you can use some of your typing skills that you've been learning from Farmer Smith during STEM class to get your password in there. Once you put your password in there one time, it saves it and you never have to type it again. I hope everybody found their way over here to PebbleGo, and you'll see that there are lots of categories that we can look at. PebbleGo is full of lots of information, but remember, today we're going to talk about my farm animals. So I'm going to go over here to the big lion, and I'm going to click Animals. Now everybody move your mouse where your arrow comes over here to Animals and turns into a little pointy hand. And once it turns into a pointy hand on the word animals, I want everybody to click it. All right, so when I click it, it opens up a whole nother level of animals. We have amphibians, animal behavior, animal classifications, animal habitats, birds, dinosaurs, fish, insects and spiders, invertebrates, mammals, pets and farm animals and reptiles. Now, I know there might be a couple of y'all that want to click on something else besides farm animals, but I'm going to ask you to hold your horses because today we're going to be researching farm animals. Now, did you spy the square that we should click for farm animals? Yeah, buddy. Over here where it says and farm animals. We're going to click on the pets and farm animals. Now, when we click on that, we see two more rectangles. One says farm animals and the other one says pets. Well, today we're going to focus on farm animals. So we're going to click on that one, the square that has the circle with the cows inside. Did you hear that? Did you know that PebbleGo reads to us? It helps us, for those folks who aren't quite readers yet, it'll tell us what each little rectangle is saying. Let's click on farm animals. Now, when you click on farm animals, wow, it gives you all kind of farm animals. I got chickens and cows, donkeys, geese, goats, horses, pigs, and sheep. Now, that's a lot. Let's count how many farm animals we see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 farm animals that I get to look at. Well, let's take a look at my favorite one, the pig. So everyone, let's find the pig and let's click on it. Now, when I click on the pig, it gives me a picture and a paragraph. Now, I notice that there is a little speaker there, and that tells me that if I click on that speaker, it's going to read all of these words for me. So if I can't read it quite yet, that speaker's there to help me. Now, every animal under farm animals will have body, and this is where it tells you about the body. It tells you what the animal looks like. Then you have habitat. If you click on that tab, it tells you where those animals like to stay. Where do they like to stay on my farm? And then there's another one that says food. This tells you what they like to eat. We have life cycle. Life cycle tells you all about the babies and what they look like when they're first born. And then last but not least is fun facts. This is simple. They're facts that are fun about the different farm animals. Now, if you look down here, there's a little area with a red triangle and it says video. If I click on that, it's going to show me a video of my farm animal, and I can watch that. When I'm finished watching that video, it'll have a big X that I can click on to go back to my pig. If I'd like to listen to a pig to hear what it sounds like, I can click the listen button. Now, when I'm finished looking at this animal and I want to go back to my other farm animals, I can go up here to the circles. This is where I am right now. This is the pig. If I go back one spot, it'll take me back to farm animals. So if I click the cow, look at there. I'm back at all of my farm animals. And I can pick another one to look at and to research. So that is how you can look at all the farm animals on PebbleGo. Now I'm going to explain what you're going to do by yourself. Now, teachers, this is the time when I need you to pass out the farm handout. Now, boys and girls, you're all going to receive a handout that looks like this. And the first thing I want you to do is to write your name at the very top. Once you get your name on the top, the next thing the handout says is it says circle the 4 animals you want to research. So we have cows, sheep, chickens, donkeys, pigs, goats, horses, and geese. I want you to pick 4 of those animals and circle them. Now, once you have circled your 4 animals, then you'll see there are 4 squares down below. Each one of those 4 squares has the word animal with a line next to it. I want you to write the name of the animal that you chose next to the word animal. So if I chose my favorite, the pig, in my first square, I'm going to write the word pigs, P-I-G-S, next to the word animal. I'm going to do that for all 4 of the animals that I would like to look at. Right now, I want you to write all 4 of the animals in each square. Pick one animal to go in the first square and write that word. Pick the second animal to go in the second square and write that word. Pick the third animal to go in the third square. And your last animal to go in the bottom square. Write the words of those animals on the line. Remember to use your best handwriting and take your time. Once I have all 4 of my animals on my handout, I'm going to go to PebbleGo. Now, what was my first animal? That's right, my first animal was the pig. So I will go to my pig and I will read about all of the things about a pig. Remember, if you're not reading a whole passage yet, you can click on the speaker and it will read it for you. Remember to go to all of the tabs and read everything there is to know about your animal. Once you've done all of that and watched the video and listened about your animal, you will go back to your handout and you will draw something about your pig or your animal that you learned about that you didn't know before. Once you draw that, then you'll come back to PebbleGo. And you'll go back to your farm animals. Remember, I'm here at pig. How do I get back to farm animals? I go to cow pictures. It says farm animals. I click on that, and then I will pick my next animal with cow. And then I will click on that, and I will click on the speaker and listen to everything there is to know about a cow. And then I will pick my most favorite fact, and I will draw that fact on my handout next to the word cow. Once I have finished all my animals, I have looked up 4 animals and drawn 4 pictures to describe something I learned about those 4 animals. I can color my pictures if I still have some time, or I could go back to PebbleGo and I could explore other things, like some of those animals that you guys saw that you got all excited about whenever we were first looking at PebbleGo. You can explore anything within PebbleGo until your specials time is over. Well, I sure did enjoy sharing all of my farm animals with my farm friends, and I hope that you had a good day today, and I'll see you tomorrow.